All right, we're going to write a system of equations to describe the situation below, and we're going to solve using substitution and fill in the blanks. Bonnie's going to the water slides and needs to figure out which deal is better. She can pay $39 to go on the water slides as much as she wants, or she can pay $15 to get in, plus an additional $3 per trip down the water slides. If Bonnie goes on a certain number of trips down the water slides, the two options are equivalent in terms of cost. How many trips is that, and what is the cost? So the first thing we need to know is what X and Y are. So the X is going to be the trips, and then Y is going to be the number of dollars. So the first deal says that for $39, she can go down, she can use all the slides that she wants. The second deal says that she can pay $15, and then for every slide she wants to take a trip down, she can pay $3 for each of those individual slides. So in this case, we know Y equals Y, so we want to solve for X. So I have 39 equals 3X plus 15. I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides, so I get 24 equals 3X. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 3, so X equals 8. So now we can talk about what we know. So we know that X is going to be 8 trips and Y is going to be $39. If I had to put that as an order pair, it'd be 839. And so now we're going to fill in the blanks of our statement. If Bonnie goes on 8 trips, the 2 trips will each cost $39. Write a system of equations to describe the situation below, and we're going to solve using substitution and fill in the blanks. In a paint factory, an old conveyor line has filled 10 barrels of paint and is filling more at a rate of 1 barrel per minute. A worker just switched to a newer line that can fill 11 barrels per minute. Now, in a little while, the two lines will have filled the equal number of barrels. How many barrels will each line have filled? How long will that take? So we're trying to figure out how much both lines will have filled in how many minutes. So I know that X equals minutes and Y equals barrels, I believe. Let me see. Let me read this again. Yeah. So then in the first conveyor belt, I start off with 10 barrels and then I move at a rate of 1 barrel per minute. So that's Y equals X plus 10. In the second line, I have 11 barrels per minute. So it's just 11X. So I know that Y equals Y. We're going to solve for X. So I know X plus 10 equals 11X. I solve for X, so I subtract X from both sides. I get 10 equals 10X. I divide 10 by both sides. And then I know that X equals 1. So now that I know that X equals 1, we're going to solve for Y. And then from here, we're going to solve for Y, and we know that X equals 1. And we're going to substitute X equals 1 to one of the original equations. I'm just going to use Y equals X plus 10. I always just use the first equation. So in this case, you're going to say Y equals 1 plus 10. And then Y equals 11. So now I know that X equals 1, Y equals 11. As an ordered pair, that's 1, 11. And then as a written statement, it's both lines will have filled 11 barrels in one. Describe the situation below. You're going to solve using substitution and fill in the blanks. Isaiah and his workout partner are lifting weights together, doing many sets of exercise. On a certain exercise, Isaiah is using an 8-kilogram bar, increasing the amount of weight he lifts by 6 kilograms each set. His partner, meanwhile, started out by using a 9-kilogram bar and is upping the weight by adding 5 kilograms on every set. Eventually, Isaiah and his workout partner will be lifting the same amount and will take turns using the same barbell. How much weight will they be lifting then, and how many sets will they have completed? So we're going to talk about this. We're going to know that X equals sets and Y equals the kilograms. For the first equation, it's going to be Y equals 6X plus 8 because you start out with an 8-kilogram bar, and he's adding 6 kilograms per set. And then his partner is starting out with a 9-kilogram bar and then adding 5 kilograms after every set. So that's going to be Y equals 5X plus 9. So we know that Y equals Y, so we're going to solve for X. I have 6X plus 8 equals 5X plus 9. I'm going to subtract 5X from both sides. So I get 8, or X plus 8 equals 9. Subtract 8 from both sides, and I know that X equals 1. So now I'm going to solve for Y. I know that x equals 1 and y equals 6x plus 8. So then y equals 6 times 1 plus 8, so 6 plus 8, y equals 14. So here's what you need to know. After one set, you're going to have equilibrium at 14 kilograms, and a solution would be 114. And here is the statement you're going to write. Isaiah and his partner will both be lifting 14 kilograms after one set. Okay, we're going to write a system of equations, describe the situation below, and we're going to solve using substitution and fill in the blanks. Zoe's making greeting cards. She will sell a box at an arts fair. She paid $21 for a booth at the fair, and the materials of each box cost $6. She will sell cards at $7 per box. At some point, she will sell enough cards so that her sales cover the expenditures. How many cards will that take, and how much will the sales and expenditures be? So we're going to fill in the blanks. So I know that x equals a box of cards, y equals dollars. The first equation is y equals 6x plus 21. And then the second equation is y equals 7x. So we know that y equals y, so we're going to solve for x. We know 6x plus 21 equals 7x. So we're going to set each equation equal to each other. We're going to subtract 6x from both sides, so we get 21 equals 1x. So that means that x equals 21. Now we're going to solve for y. We're just going to use the first equation, y equals 6x plus 21. So again, x equals 21 and y equals 6x plus 21. So you're going to substitute 21 for where you see the x. So y equals 6 times 21 plus 21. And that's going to equal y equals 147. So now I know that x equals 21 boxes of cards at $147. So for the solution on a graph, that would be 147. So Zoe sells 21 boxes of cards, but she will break even with sales and expenditures of $147.